Hey there everybody, Nick here. I'm going to be talking today on the overall effect of puppy food on the puppies. Some correlations to adults, I'll make those, but otherwise just the puppies, from newborns to roughly 1 year of age. When I say newborn, typically what I'm referring to is after they're weaned, so anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the mother. Let's see here. So the importance, so to me, I work at a vet clinic, have for years, and it's something I deal with on a daily basis. I answer the question all day long with puppy rooms: how much should I be feeding? How often? What kind of food? What's the best food? I heard this was the best food, or I went to a pet boutique store and they told me to feed this. Or in a lot of cases, the breeder told me I have to feed this food. And unfortunately, you ask 10 different veterinarians or 10 different animal nutritionists, and they'll give you 10 different answers. Everyone has their own opinion. There's 15,000 ways to spin that opinion. So these are just some basic facts that'll kind of help with that. So we're going to touch on the reason for high requirement of amino acids in the diet, the reason for the high demand of docosahexaenoic, I think is how you say that, acid, DHA, and the reason for continued necessity of calcium and phosphorus, and then go into as well, kind of divvy it into each slide, what each of those do. So start with amino acids. So starting kind of back a little bit, what amino acids are. So molecules that combine to form proteins. Basically, they are building blocks of proteins. Super important because amino acids and proteins are the building blocks of all life. So when you break a protein down, what's left is the amino acid, and they help to transport the nutrients into everywhere they need to go in the body. So in puppies, these amino acids are required in excess because the puppy's growing. It's utilizing more and more proteins every day, every second of every day. Much like human children, need vitamins and hefty amounts of good quality food, because it helps to impact their growth and development in a very positive light. I also listed, you can see on here a few things that it helps along with. Now the most important ones, and we won't get too deep into that, but the most important amino acids sought by that I found by most animal nutritionists regarding puppies are arginine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, phenylalanine, I think that's how you say that, and threonine. Don't judge my butchering of the pronunciation. So DHA in puppies. The DHA is, so basically it's an omega-3 fatty acid. So they have omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 fatty acids, I believe. This is an omega-3 fatty acid found in mostly fat fish, so salmon are one of those. It's very essential to the puppy, the development of its brain and nervous system. They receive it through the mother's milk, but once they're weaned, it's crucial to continue it. It can lead to cognitive or behavioral issues, neurologically speaking. It can also, it plays a very, very big role in the nervous system and retinal function. So some puppies, if they don't have enough of it, are born blind or quickly develop that issue. Overall, it's a major structural component of the brain. It is also the most abundant fatty acid. And if we remember, fatty acids, much like amino acids, are building blocks of fat. So once the fat's broken down, the fatty acid, it fuels the cells, it modifies proteins, and it even stores energy in our bodies. And the last thing I want to touch on, and this is pretty important, is phosphorus and calcium. So what is phosphorus? And I won't read these word for word, but phosphorus is mineral found in the bones. Phosphorus and calcium alike work well together. They're basically needed for great, sturdy, strong bone development. Calcium is also, depending on what source you get it from, has been proven to help maintain muscle control and help prevent seizures as well. Now there are conditions, hypercalcemia, hyperphosphatemia, or hypocalcemia and hypophosphatemia, which just means low calcium level or high calcium level, and vice versa for the phosphorus. In puppies, it's not as crucial because they need a high count or high levels anyways. They need a high intake, not high levels, because they're running through it like crazy. An average adult dog needs to take about 0.6% of calcium in their daily diet. For puppies, it's it's 1%. It's almost double of an adult dog. And same for phosphorus. Adult dogs take about 0.5% and puppies take 0.8, almost double as well. And again, it's just because their bodies are utilizing more and more of the minerals every day just to keep up with that growth and development. So kind of wrapping up here, you can you feed an all stages diet, all life stage? Sure. Can you feed an adult diet? Sure. Can you feed a home cooked diet? Absolutely. There are so many different abnormalities that can result from the all life stages or adult diets. Not always, but enough to have some scientific documentation of it. These precious creatures in general, just they deserve better than that. So the mother gives them everything they need through her milk. It's up to us, the owners, to make sure that they're on a good, healthy diet, full of rich, beneficial vitamins and minerals, going forward, proceeding. So the message here, well, I'll leave you with this. And we all love our mothers, right? So if their mother, the one who gave them life, supplied them with these vitamins and minerals through her milk to give them the best possible growth and kickstart to life, shouldn't it be an honor to kind of pick that torch up and continue on? And you can see this progression. This is the same dog here on the left, but this progression on one of those healthy diets. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much. These top two references here are coming from Purina and Hill Science Diet, two very, very prestigious dog food companies. And they put a lot of time and research into their and science into their dog foods, both their prescription and their basic. And this last one is a great IN of a good calculation for calcium and phosphorus in the growing puppies. Thanks, guys.